thought I had forgotten that she exists. Because I'll not give her space in my, in my mind, in my heart. She cannot be part of my emotions. It will be waste of emotions and everything else. Okay. Our Koomson, I'm a victim, a direct victim of our Koomson.
What do you mean?
Direct victim of a attack, violent attack.
Where and when?
The first one happened in Parliament. I was pregnant. So when people start talking about she's a woman, and I ask myself, what woman would attack a pregnant woman? You remember when President Mahama won 2012, they said they will not accept blah, blah, blah. Then he came for his first State of the Nation. So they walked out. They did what they wanted to do and walked out. So we sat in and listened to the president, his message for
At the time
nation.
you were an MP?
At the time I was the MP for the good people of Tano South. And now he's my coordinator, who is the MP for the good people of Tano South. I salute you. And so when we finished and we went out, they walked out, but they did not spare the kebabs and the snacks that had been arranged for us who were sitting and listening to the president's State of the Nation. So when they walked out, I said, oh, wow, but you all said you don't respect him as a president. And now the snacks that have been prepared for those who respect him, you come to finish all the kebab. I said, we are kebab MPs. So we started teasing ourselves and it ended there. Went for select committee meeting. And we were on the same, at that time I was on lands and forestry. Some forestry. So the food delayed in coming. And I told one of the MPs, I said, are you people, it's not kebab. So, so sometimes we tease ourselves. Even when they were in power, one of the MPs was telling me, one of them, they themselves, the MPP, one who called me said, oh, for these ones, when they also did their own, they were also eating the food, and we went, so why are you eating? They said, oh, whilst you are listening, we're taking care of business out here for you, so all loud. How Koomson was at it? They said, you called us kebab MPs. And me, I go,
at the time she was an MP?
Yes. So I thought all the jokes, I said, you people are kebab MP. The first thing she did was to hit me, a pregnant woman.
Hit you where? Which part of your body?
She hit me. She hit.
And it wasn't a joke?
No. And she took a step back. And there's one of them that I'll not mention her name. She started using all the vocal gun. So one MP came in, held her. So immediately she did, the first thing I did was to protect my tummy.
Why don't you mention her name? Because now you
no.
need a corroborator.
The reason why I'm not mentioning her name is that I don't think it would be fair. It's not the point of discussion right now.
Okay.
It wouldn't be fair on her. But why I'm saying that is that she was MPP. That time, she insulted me also. And one person asked, our Koomson, that's a pregnant woman. She said she didn't care. Okay? She didn't care. If she hit the stomach, I lose my baby. That's she didn't care. So we moved from there. Why I'm not mentioning the other ones? Because I want to just say something. Even though she insulted me, when we went with the speaker to sign a book of condolence, when Dr. and I don't want to remind them of their pain, when Dr. Valeso lost, I think, the father, we went there. And I was part of the small team that went with speaker. And this one who insulted me was part of it. I don't know what she had gone to cause with some women. They kind of assembled there. What they did to her, I went in to defend her. You understand? When I did, she came in and she started calling me sister. Up to date.
So Koomson assaulted you at the time? She
assaulted me at the time.
And you didn't report this to anybody, did you?
There was no need.
Okay, but you kept it, you didn't fight back, you didn't assault her back?
No, I was pregnant, and all that I wanted was to protect my baby.
Okay.
At that point, I wanted to protect my baby.
So for you, that's justification for the attack we saw on her?
No. I mean, I don't care what happened to her, but right now I'm going to a second attack. I was a polling agent for my political party, 2019 by-election, Ayawaso Wesugo. To be precise, Legon Polling Station B. I was there, under gazebo. When I got there and we started, the MPP agent was complaining of his battery running low, his phone. I had a power bank, and I said, okay, you take it, because I know the work of agents. If you are not able to transmit, you'll be in trouble. We are here to police our political party's interests, and I want you to do your work well. Then he said, Madam Aisha, so you'll take it. We were there when Koomson then led a team of about 30 men to my center. In fact, she came with a lady, I don't remember her name now, but she contested with their current women's organizer, KJM Fuab, the first time that Kate contested, not the second time. And Koomson, these were her words. What are you doing here? And I'll quote him, when I am at TV, so no radio, so can't quite say,
that's what she said.
Exactly. And these men started. She stood aside. The police now picked me. So when it happens like that, I see the EC, they'll be picking their papers, and people were running. So the police picked me over the wall. Then another one held me from the back. I had gone there in the morning with my black Land Cruiser and parked under a tree. Then we changed from the Land Cruiser to Prado in the afternoon. The driver, when the driver came, they had parked where we parked. Somebody else has parked the Land Cruiser. So he parked the Prado at a different place. So not knowing they had been monitoring that spot from the morning. So immediately the police picked me. They thought I was going to the Land Cruiser. They ran towards the Land Cruiser, including our Koomson, to prevent whatever. Then they realized that I was going the other side. Look, it was like a movie. They ran back. Honorable Amate is my witness and the wife. He appeared there and he was screaming. He was trying to help. They beat him up. They beat the wife up.
Amate of Lejokuku?
Yes. And that time he was our deputy director for elections. And so the police was just a Madam Ram. They were running. And about 3 of them were able to get to the car before I got in. They started again. Then just when I got in, I pulled my seat. The chairman, the constituency chairman of Tano South is my cousin, Chairman Suli. He was there. And so he tried to prevent. All his t-shirt was torn into pieces. And this one hit me from here. This one hit me from there. Then the police started screaming, move, driver, move. So now those who were running decided to block the car. Then when the driver stepped on the accelerator, they realized that right now it's life or death. So whilst the car was moving, this one, the one who was close, tried to pass, to block the car. Then the one from here now held my hand, dragging me out of the car. We moved with the 2 doors of my vehicle opened. I granted an interview on GTV, I think Metro. I remember the GTV very well.
And it was Koomson who was responsible for this?
I said Koomson led them. I'm saying this. She led them. And she did the introduction, she did the talking, and she gave the directive. And when they were running towards my car, she was part of it. I want to find out, the interview, did she come out to say, I'm sorry that I led the men to beat the former member of parliament for Tandon South, former deputy minister, Works and Housing, former deputy minister, Food and Agriculture, the current national women's organizer of the NDC? Did she say it? She brought 30 men about, according to because there were many. And the polling agent who was there called me begging. He called me, how you, madam? He was begging the whole day, like the number of times that he called. So Why should Howard Koomson being beaten be a case for me? Me, I don't what I'm saying that my interest in Ablekuma North is what happened.
Okay.
She wasn't me. I saw that. I even thought it was a movie, so I didn't even observe it very well until they started asking. I said, "Oh, she did." Won't you say so? Why will I say sorry to her?
Okay. My question to you: you're a Christian.
Exactly.
I think the book of Moses says something about an eye for an eye, and you agree that that's not the way to be. So if your eye was plucked out,
I don't
according to you, allegedly...
No, I'm not alleging.
No, I am saying it's alleged, because you are making a claim
yes,
that it was done by Howard Koomson.
No,
does it mean her eye should also be plucked out? Should we not end somewhere?
Excuse me, did you see me slapping her? No, I've not slapped, I've not attacked her.
You should condemn the...
No, I'll not condemn any attack
on her.
On her. I condemn any form of attack anyhow, anyway. But nobody should push me to condemn an attack on her. Why will I do that?
She said she acted in self-defense. She spoke today.
I don't care whatever she did.
So the pepper spray
No, please, that is her own. Whether she acted in self-defense or trouble defense or back defense or what.
So you are happy she was assaulted?
Look, I will not even waste my emotions on Howard Koomson. Let me tell you one thing. Don't ask me, a woman who was attacked by this very woman when I was pregnant. And you are talking about a woman to woman. What makes Howard Koomson special? The people who died. She was the MP. Did she come out? At her constituency, in Nakoyo, the beatings she received, the people who were beaten. So let's even say those things. Okay? Why should me, the National Men's Organizer of the NDC, why should this be my trouble? When this very woman attacked me, I told them, Moses said, look, for my Bible, whatever my Bible says, I agree with my Bible. I don't argue with my Bible. I live by the Bible. I don't want to say that I know from Genesis to Revelation everything. But what I'm taught, I pick. Okay? And now, you say an eye for an eye if I went to also organize people to beat her. I've said this. I can't even say she's my enemy because you see the Bible says we should pray for our enemies, and I don't think that she deserves that space around me as an enemy. You understand me? That space should
are
be
you saying
left
these things because we've heard claims that she intends to run as women organizer of the NPP? You're worried?
I care less.
You are happy that she's been crippled?
I care less. Let me tell you, do you think I love woman organizer more than my life? I have to be alive before I can be a women's organizer, isn't it? And in any case, she's not going to contest with Louisa Kotei I. She's going to contest a political party. I don't care what they do, what they stop doing. That is their own. Even though we watch them to make sure that 2028 is a given for us. But what I'm saying is this. I don't think it's also fair that anybody should ask we the victims of Howard Koomson to start saying sorry or pray for her. I don't care.
When Lydia Lassan was elected in that by-election, your party denounced her because of the violence that produced her. Why are you not denouncing Rabna Orbin? She's also been produced by violence.
No, she was not produced by violence. What is the percentage? Let me ask. 19 polling centers. Did you hear of any? Let me ask you, did you hear of any other polling center where there was violence? Did you hear of shooting? Did you hear of people being maimed?
A journalist was slapped.
Slapped by who?
By a police officer.
Okay. So that is a law enforcement officer who slapped somebody. Let's put that one aside. I'm talking about the political party.
And a deputy organizer of an opposition party was beaten.
It was at that polling center.
Yes.
I wasn't there to judge because it was at the same time that things were happening. So, Umaru, we're here in 2019. Aya was always to go. Bones were scattered. Flesh of human beings were scattered like men's beef. Blood spilled. Members of parliament were beaten. National officers were beaten. Edem Agbana was beaten. My former deputy was beaten. So
there's a worry that Akwetia is going to be bloody.
Whoever is worrying, maybe they are preparing for the bloody. Our interest is that we are taking Akwetia, and our own is to mobilize, our own is to send a message down,
and
our
also
own is to train our people. No, we don't intimidate people.
But those tags, they don't belong to your party? The ones who came there.
Were they wearing NDC colors?
I didn't see.
How Koomson has hurt so many people in her constituency. And I'm sure when she was coming, she was very loud for them to know she's coming to Ablekuma North.
You think those people came from...
I don't think, if I say I think, you know, I feel or I suspect it could be any of her victims or relatives of her victims, you know, finding her at a place and retaliated. And so for me, you can't say that, oh, these are NDCs or MPPs or have you, because I'm sure that things have happened. But for me, as a victim, a direct victim of this woman who let tax herself, come, gave the command, insulted and asked them to beat, and I was beaten. And I had to go to my house to nurse my wound and my pain. For anybody, for that matter, to come and ask me, because she's a woman, so let's even put the electoral one aside. If you're a woman, you attack a pregnant woman, then you're a disgrace to womanhood.
This is Face to Face on Channel 1 Television. My guest is the National Women Organizer of the NDC. When we come back, we'll talk about the NDC's plans to govern. They said that they were going to produce another version of a Better Ghana, Professor Mills' campaign on Better Ghana agenda. President Mahama says building the Ghana we want. How is a building block of this Ghana that we want going? And we'll talk about her office, the new one she's occupying. I've seen her in videos fighting Chinese galamseers, or at least Chinese officials believed or alleged to be engaging in illegal mining. We'll talk about what she was doing in the forest wearing a helmet. Stay with us.